In the vibrant spectrum of colors, there exists a hue that has captured the imaginations of artists, philosophers, and even dreamers. This is the color red. Today, we delve into the untold tale of why red stands as the heartbeat of surrealism, a narrative that intertwines colors, emotions, and avant-garde art, like a vivid dreamscape woven with threads of the unknown. Our story begins in the early 20th century. The world was teetering on the brink of monumental social and political shifts, and an artistic revolution was brewing. A movement emerged from the shadows of traditional art forms, the Surrealists. They sought to explore the subconscious, to transcend the barriers of reality and delve into the dream world. Surrealism wasn't merely an artistic effort, it was a rebellion against the rational order. And red, with all its infinite symbolism, rose to prominence within this movement. To understand why red became such a critical element, we must first consider its rich tapestry of associations. Red is a color of duality. It signifies passion and love, but simultaneously represents danger and chaos. These opposing qualities mirror the underlying philosophy of surrealism, which aimed to juxtapose the familiar with the bizarre, to create something that evokes a visceral emotional response. Red embodies the fiery passion of this artistic rebellion, which sought to unleash the subconscious mind's unrestrained potential. Among the early champions of surrealism was André Breton, known as the father of the movement. Breton and his contemporaries were captivated by the theories of Sigmund Freud, who elucidated the deep, often contradictory desires residing in the human subconscious. Within this framework of ideas, red represented more than just a visual stimulus. It embodied the raw, untamed human emotions that Freud emphasized. The Surrealists were drawn to red not only for its aesthetic power, but for its ability to convey the mystique of the human psyche. A glance at the works of Salvador Dalí underscores this philosophy. The surreal landscapes of Dalí often bathe in tinctures of red, conveying an aura of both mystery and provocation. In his paintings, red becomes a symbol of the blurred lines between desire and despair, the tangible and the intangible. The iconic melted clocks of The Persistence of Memory juxtapose the relentless passage of time with the fleetingness of human sensation, and crimson hues permeate the imagery, challenging perceptions and inviting viewers into an abstract dreamscape. But why does red claim the essence of surrealism more than any other color? The answer lies in its nature. It demands attention, elicits an emotional response, and stirs the imagination. Red's vibrancy is inescapable. It beckons us to explore further, much like the premise of surrealism itself, which entices us to explore the recesses of our minds beyond reality's rigid confines. The Surrealists were enamored with this capability of red to provoke and inspire. They employed red to evoke the primal, unfiltered truths lying suppressed in the human consciousness. Meanwhile, its use was not constrained to a visual form. Literary surrealists, such as Breton, injected their works with elements that sought to provoke readers' minds similarly, awakening emotions that dance between reality and irony. As the surrealist movement evolved, the color red continued to serve as a potent symbol, intertwining itself with other art forms and continuing to define the boundaries of irrational space. Beyond the canvas and into installations, performances, and even film, red emerges as a silent yet powerful narrator, guiding audiences into realms untouched by daylight reason. In conclusion, the heartbeat of surrealism is a syncopated rhythm of thoughts unbound by reality, a dance of dreamlike insights. And at its core stands the color red, pulsing with a life that refuses to be muted. It is a tale untold, yet remarkably visible in every stroke, installation, and note. The color red, binding together the threads of consciousness with the fibers of imagination, lingers on as an eternal undercurrent of the surrealists' spirited revolt against the ordinary. Whether in the brushstrokes of a painting or in the layered meanings of a poem, red remains a sentinel of passion and an emblem of the surreal, sewing together worlds that dare to dream.